Hi everyone. In this particular session, we'll be talking about the need to understand the relation between religion and management. Both these subjects had been part of life of human beings right from the time when they came on this earth. Religion had been there in the form of various ways. Believing in sun, believing in moon, believing in the power of nature, in the changing winds had been there with the humans right from the time of start. Similarly, the management, it had been there when the human beings started understanding the environment, the need to survive, the need to put food on their table, the need to have a teamwork. All this had made them go for managing things. To understand the management and religion, we have to understand the nature of human beings, why they needed it, what was the need behind that, what was there which made them go for both of these things at the same particular time. Religion gave them a sense of security because they were not understanding the environment, they were not understanding the changes which were taking over there so fast that they had to believe that whatever is not in their control is supernatural. Similarly, if they were not successful in managing things, they would have not survived. If they were not working in a team, they would have not been good at farming or good at going for a kill. So for hunting, they had to be together with each other and understand each other and manage in a team. So these things put them together and made the basics for them for these both subjects. With time, both the subjects evolved and changed along with the change which came in the human beings. For choosing a relation between management and religion is something which I always wanted to do, because it's very important to understand that management is not only a tool which can be used in corporates or in managing political parties or educational institutes or medical institutes. It is also something which is much needed in the religious institutions. When we talk about religion, we should understand that the level at which the followers follow the particular religious path, it may be any. It can be Islam, it can be Christianity, it can be Sikhism, it can be Hinduism. That doesn't make a difference, because the astha, the belief, which the follower has in that particular religion makes it important for both the management committee of that particular institute and the follower to work together. Why I have to say this is because when we are not able to deliver what the follower is looking forward, for the person visiting an institute is looking forward, we make a gap between the faith he has, what he's looking into, what he's expecting, and what we are providing him. That can somewhere or else hit that person's belief. It can change that belief. So to make sure that the message of the religion is conveyed to its follower is very important. And to do that, everything has to be managed in a very, very prescribed way, in a very precise way. Because if we don't do that, we lack somewhere. Religion is always letting a person understand his life, letting the person understand the importance of him being on this planet Earth. Religion shows the person a way of life, how he can make himself useful for others, how he can evolve himself with the changing times, how he can be an asset to the society. And the same management does. It helps a person in managing his everyday life, his corporate world, his financial world, as well as his family life. But to do that, that person should understand both aspects. And that is very much important for a person to make sure that he has those skills which are required for him to live and change and adapt with the time. For this particular subject, I'll be giving examples from the religion of Sikhism. The reason behind that, first, it is the most youngest religion, which is hardly 150 years old. Second, I'm more familiar with this subject, so it becomes easier for me to give you examples and make you understand the correlation between the importance of religion and management when we talk them in one sense. Thirdly, we are able to study the lifespans of 10 gurus, which is quite a data, because when we see all these gurus, all these 10 gurus had their own ways to manage in those times, in those circumstances, and successfully lead their followers, and were able to share their teachings with even the changing times. If I talk about Guru Nanak Dev, the founder of Sikhism, he not only tells us to earn with integrity, to share with people, to meditate, but at the same time, he also tells us to stand against superstitions, to stand against tyranny. When I talk about the seventh Guru, Guru Har Rai, he always gives a push towards taking care of Mother Nature, taking care of environment. And if I go a bit further, when I talk about the ninth Guru, Guru Tegh Bahadur, he not only sacrifices himself for the Kashmiri Pandits. The reason behind that was he was standing for what was truth, for what was a belief, for what was their right to live with. At that end, when the time came, Guru Gobind Singh, the 10th Guru, the last living Guru, he in his span of 42 years not only successfully fought the wars against the tyranny, but also made a force, the Khalsa force, which was in the future the main, you can say the main aspect and the main resource for making the Khalsa Raj come up. So we'll be talking a lot about these examples. We'll be talking about how these things worked with time and how these gurus managed, what skills they used. And I hope you will enjoy this subject and this course with time. Thank you.